Hey guys, how's it going? I'm going to go over with you guys what exactly I've been doing for the last 2 months. Okay, so a little backstory is about I would say about 3 months ago, I really started looking into Amazon, Amazon FBA. Okay, so naturally I went to YouTube and I was trying to find the best free content I could find. So naturally, I found the first page I found was Tanner's page. So I started following his videos and his live streams and things like that, and watched all his videos. Went on as many of the live streams I could where he answered questions. Got as much free, it's about free content out of both Derrick's videos and Tanner's videos. The pros and the cons, the benefits to the free content portion. Not course buying. I have not bought neither of their courses. I went into this wanting to see if I could find as much information as I needed to successfully start selling on Amazon and be profitable, because that was obviously the ultimate goal. So again, like I said, I came into Tanner's videos first. I watched all his videos, live streams. I got in as many questions as possible as I could to see how much help I could actually get and how much content, how beneficial it was really going to be to me without selling the course or without buying the course. And I did the same thing with Derrick. I watched all his FBA videos. I watched all the content that I could to see, again, how much free content I could use from his videos. So seeing all of their content for FBA from Tanner and Derrick, I followed two people because I wanted to try to combine all the information. And I'll say right away, I mean, they're both super cool. You know, they both seem like really cool guys. They both have great information, especially if you're first getting into it. You basically get the whole picture. Tanner says that he doesn't give out all the information, obviously, because there'd be no need for a course. So other than the free content, you know, if you buy Tanner's course, you get in like the group, and he does like the free email stuff for 2 months to where he'll really help you out. You know, just getting 2 months into it. Obviously, there's pros with buying the course. You get more personable one-on-one type deal because obviously you're a student, so that's what you're paying for. But that's not what we are going to get into. It's what you can get for free. And okay, so with Tanner, the videos are great. I mean, it's great information. I'm going to tell you right up front is that's who I followed first, and a lot of the information I used, I mean, from what he said. I mean, he basically got me selling on Amazon without taking the course. So it was a kind of progression of things. I watched all Tanner's videos, and that was when I just was gonna get an item. I was gonna buy an item and just get it in. You know, right at the end of that, as much as I found what I thought I was gonna get the most free content that I could find. So, but I decided that, okay, well, I ran into Derrick's videos, and I'm like, okay, you know, why not follow two people, take both of their information, you know, and kind of add it up and kind of weigh the options and see how much alike it is, and see how one person is doing it differently than another person. So I did that. I watched all Derrick's videos. Again, great content. Derrick's, I mean, he's really to the point, you know. He is really upfront in the videos, and you know, is really shows you, you know, how he does it. And they basically have the same kind of content. It's just little things that they do differently. Like Tanner will do it one way, and then you'll see that he tweaks it, Derrick does, and does it a little bit differently. So it was nice to kind of add those both up and kind of add them together and seeing what, you know, it's nice to put them both together, because actually taking Tanner's stuff and then taking Derrick's stuff and actually combining it and using it both as a reference when you're going to sell, I found to be super beneficial. And what I want to get to is like the pros and cons, okay, between both. When I say cons, I'm just having nothing bad to say. You know, It's just what I found to be more beneficial with one and the other. Okay, so I'll say with Tanner, you know, when you look at how long someone's been doing something, obviously they're going to know, you know, if someone's been doing something for 2 years, and I think Derrick's been doing it for like 8 months or 9 months, something like that, whatever it may be, obviously the person that's been doing a little bit longer, you know, you want to kind of, you know, they've been doing it longer. Obviously with longer comes more experience. So you're going to automatically figure that since Tanner's been doing it longer, you know, that he probably has a little bit more experience. I would say that would be the pros with Tanner. The only con I found is that since he has been doing it for so long and that he is as big as he is, if you don't pay for the course, you know, I've tried, I've messaged him, he won't do like consulting. He'll only help you if you're in the course. I mean, I'm not saying that he never has, like if you know, post a screenshot or whatnot of like, you know, like Jungle Scout numbers and say, hey, you know, Tanner, what do you think? I've seen him message, you know, on a bunch of different people's posts randomly here and there. He's not as upfront to help you out if you haven't bought the course. And I would say that's the pro with Derrick. That's why, that's where I found certain things with Derrick to be a little more beneficial, is because he isn't as big into it yet, and he is just focusing on that right now. So he's more upfront to say like, okay, so say I messaged Tanner and said, hey man, you know, can you do a consultant call for however much, you know what I mean, per hour, like, you know, like say $100 for 30 minutes, you know, whatever it may be. And Tanner's like, well, you know, not if you're not in the course, basically, which I understand. You're going to focus on your students that have paid for the course. I 100% get it. You know, I understand that, you know, he's doing he's as many things as he has going on, and you're going to focus on your students more than anything. I get it. But I would say that is the pro with Derrick, is that I asked him the same thing. I said, Derrick, you know, I messaged him and I said, how much for a consultant call? You know, and however, I'm not going to give you a price, but, you know, however much for 30 minutes. So that is what I liked, is Derrick is still to where that, you know, even if you don't pay for the course and you're, you know what I mean, and you're just starting out, maybe you don't have money for the course, you can pay him like $100 for 30 minutes or whatever it may be. I forget what I paid, but you get a lot of good information. But when you can get somebody one-on-one on the phone, because you can get those intricate questions out, you know, without there being any gray area, and hoping that you have the right information. So that's what I like about Derrick. He's a super cool guy over the phone, you know, answered exactly what I needed to be answered for, you know, for obviously a consultant call fee, which I really wanted out of Tanner, but I didn't want to buy the course. I wanted to kind of do it myself and get all the information that I could. So that was the only disappointment there, is I was hoping that I would get a consultant call out of Tanner. But when I didn't, like I said, I understood why. But that was the biggest pro with Derrick, is that he's still super down to earth. He will, you know, he will make you a priority even if you haven't already bought his course. Like I said before, is they both have great information, you know. I'm sure they both, I mean, just what you learn out of the free content is awesome. You know, I can only imagine how much more are in the actual courses. But if you're just getting into this and you're following either one of them, I would say that, you know, go for either. You know, I mean, Tanner has great information. I mean, it's been on there for a while. I mean, he has a ton of videos on almost whatever you want, FBA related. And I would say so does Derrick also. Derrick, obviously, like I said, is just, if you want like more of a one-on-one thing, and if you're kind of unsure about the course, or maybe you just have a couple of questions, you can still get consultant calls with Derrick. He'll still do it even if you're not in the course. That was the big benefit that I saw for me, is because I didn't want to pay for the course. I wanted to just have a couple of questions answered, because I did use a lot of free content. And I will say that I am selling on Amazon now off of just the free content, profitable items, making money, you know, just so you can use both of their free content and be able to sell without buying the courses. I'm just giving you the pros and cons if you did like I did and you didn't buy the course. So with Tanner, yes, he's been selling for longer, but then with Derrick, which is the pro, is that he'll still be able to one-on-one with you without buying the course. So again, like I said, they're both great guys. I would recommend either course. I think they're exactly the same price. But I would recommend also, man, look at all the free content you can. The benefit to buying the courses, and I found this a lot, is okay, so say you're going to spend, like I did, 2 months watching videos and doing research and this and that. If you want to expedite it, buy the course. You know, if they both have it set up basically the same way, just the whole contents of the course, and you can do the course, I think, inside like a few days rather than doing months of videos. But if you do have the time, I say that free videos and stuff can work. You know, I did it. You can be profitable and selling on there and know what you need to know off of free videos. But dude, you're gonna watch a lot. You're gonna watch hundreds of videos. You're gonna watch hours and upon hours and hours of content to be able to make it work. So if you want to expedite the process, I would say go with the course. Either of the courses. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say about either of them. Obviously, I haven't taken them, but what I can say is that you can just tell by just the free content in general, and you can only imagine what's in the course. So, like I said, that's my honest review of what I've seen after watching all of both of their videos, trying to contact both of them without buying the course, contacted, both of them on the side, sent messages or whatnot. And that's the response that I got out of both. So, like I said, if you're trying to do what I did and get as much content as you can for free, that's my assessment on basically, like I said, seeing all the information that I saw, following both YouTubes and using both of the YouTube content. But that's my honest review. All right, thanks for watching. Good luck.